Let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting Phoenix Suns. At power forward, Jay Crowder. At the other forward position, Mikal Bridges. At center, DeAndre Ayton. At point guard, Chris Paul. At the other guard position, Devin Booker. The head coach of the visiting team is Monty Williams. Forward, 6'4", number 4, Victor Oladipo. Number 7, Kyle Lowry. Number 14, Tyler Hero. Number 13, Bam Adebayo. Number 22, Jimmy Butler.
Welcome and good evening. We welcome you to our Monday night broadcast of the NBA here on 2K Sports. Moments away, it'll be the Phoenix Suns going up against the Miami Heat at FTX Arena. With Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from David Aldridge on the sideline. Hey, Dave.
Well, thanks very much, guys. Of course, the NBA has had some legendary trash talkers. But Damian Lillard says it's not really a verbal assault like it used to be. In this era, it's more gestures. From the watch your head to the too small or rock the baby to Trae Young's theatrical bows, players have their ways of sending a message. Kevin?
And the message usually received, D.A. Thank you. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Up at forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at center. And for the Heat, at the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. The forwards are Oladipo and Butler. And it's Adebayo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
For Miami, a tough way to go out last season. Game 7 at home against Boston. Jimmy Butler pulls up for a 3 and that close to the final.
So Phoenix will get the first possession. Now here's Paul. And here is Ayton. Booker looking around. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
How about Ayton going up there and showing off a little bit of his skill with the half turn?
Lowry passes to Oladipo. The 3-ball. And it's Ayton with the rebound. And Brent, even when playing catch-up, the Heat were maybe one shot away from heading to the finals for the second time in 3 years.
Yeah, lots of questions around that shot, Kevin, too, about whether Jimmy should have drove or shot it. And look, let Jimmy be Jimmy. He took the shot. He didn't make it. And so now it's about getting back on the grind, trying to get back there. This team has the mental toughness to put themselves in that position.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Now Hero, 17 points in his last outing. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
From the arc. Rebound by the Heat. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
Yep, made the defense work extremely hard and did a nice job of getting any advantage they could against the team that shot it well.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Booker. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Magic in Orlando. Some solid defense from Butler.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Hero against Booker. Adebayo with a screen for Hero. Hero can't get that one to fall. The Suns have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game with the step back. Paul outside. Crowder sets a screen for Paul. A crossover. Count that bucket.
Well, a master weaver, Chris Paul, through those screens and rolls and angles on the floor. His dribble moves are just incredible.
Lowry finds Hero. The baseline jam. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field. Start this one.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now here's Butler. He had 25 points in the win against Charlotte. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Booker outside. Ayton in the high post. Puts it up from 12. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And the game plan is clear. Work the ball inside.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
1.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot.
Free throw drops for Ayton. With just a few games in the books, Brent, what are coaches right now looking for from their team, from their players?
Well, I think you're still trying to figure out what your identity is, Kevin. You've played a few games. You're trying a few different rotations. You still want to do that over the course of the next 25 games before you really settle into what you know is going to give you the best chance offensively and defensively and win games.
Here's Paul. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Ayton inside. Adebayo on him. And that one's good, Ayton.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Hero with it. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
And Paul gets it to go in.
3 points.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
It's tipped and stolen by Ayton. Paul right side. Crafty move. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
There's been a lot of stops in CP3's career, but there's been no doubt when he's on the team, he is the vocal and emotional leader of their production.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. Well, Brent, Chris Paul is undoubtedly one of the smartest players in the NBA.
And that's why he's been able to maintain such a high level of play for so long. As one of his teammates said, he has an IQ that's going to keep him on the floor until he's 50.
And so Paul nails both of them. Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
Suns leading by 13. Ayton up top. Paul right side. Ayton a screen on Lowry. 11 feet away. And Adebayo sends it back. Clock at 2. From deep three-point range. A new 14 for the Suns. And it goes down 2 points. Ayton's got 9.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
Coming out of the north, your Miami Heat Masters.
The Heat trail by 15. Butler deciding where to go with it. Will it go? Here's Adebayo. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That one on Ayton.
Defensive foul.
And every bit of the body control right there for Adebayo out there going right through the contact.
The Heat shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
And, of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian-American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator.
Hero against Booker. Adebayo with a screen on Booker. Hero kicks to Adebayo. And the jumper from down low is good. Adebayo's got 5 now.
That time Bam just shifted the D over and found a bucket all by himself.
Bridges outside. Outside Crowder. Bridges sets the screen for Crowder. And there's Bridges on the assist from Crowder.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. You know who that was.
Here's Lowry. After Mikal Bridges' bucket. Adebayo with a screen for Butler. It's tipped and stolen by Ayton. Bridges against Oladipo. Now here's Paul. Defense is right there. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Butler. Lowry passes to Butler. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Boy, a fierce competitor. Jimmy Butler puts his heart and soul into the game.
There's not a lot of opponents or players in this league that are going to outwork Jimmy Butler, and he does. He impacts the game in so many ways, and he's all about winning.
First one falls for him.
Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy is worth it.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Yurtseven's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Caleb Martin comes in for Victor Oladipo. And Strus is subbed in for Hero. He hits both from the stripe. And Greg, last season, Butler and Spoelstra got into it on the sideline. We all saw it. It was an interesting moment.
I think that's a good way of phrasing it. That manic intensity, perhaps necessary at times for a player who competes as hard as Jimmy.
Miami with the ball after the Suns pick up 2. Yurtseven with it. Now guarded by Payne. They set the screen. And stolen by Payne. Now, here's Shamet. Now recovering. Here's Payne. No good on the triple. The Heat trail by 12. Here's Butler. Yurtseven. And the layup falls.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
Okay, looking around. Out to Saric. Pulls it up. And the rebound goes to Martin. For the Phoenix Suns, they come into this one following a loss to the Magic in Orlando. Down low, got a piece of it. It's stolen by Johnson. He lobs it up, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Martin against Johnson. Pass to Yurtseven. Butler with the ball. Shoots over Shamet. Again, the miss by the Heat.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Suns.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
When you make the most of second chance opportunities and you're in there and active, well, that can really put a lot of pressure on the defense.
The first free throw is good.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
The Heat making a switch here. Dedmon's checked in. And Johnson drops them both. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise. They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Saric inside. Defended by Strus. Saric, that's good.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
Lowry passes to Yurtseven. Now the pass to Strus. The teardrop falls in.
Oh, such a field shot there. The floater.
And it's the Suns with the ball. It's a 10-point game. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
You cannot afford to do that when you're in an opponent's building. You got to knock down free throws. That cost him.
Now, here's Lowry. Against Charlotte, he was really on his game. Pass to Yurtseven. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Payne can't hit. The Heat trail by 10. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Cranes the three-pointer. Strus has got 5.
Oh, great feed by Lowry. He'd rather pick up an assist than score a bucket.
Craig with a screen on Lowry. Here's Payne. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Pass to Strus. To the inside. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Now, here's Shamet. He's guarded closely, and the layup's good off the glass.
You know, it's going to be tough to win when you give the other team second and third opportunities to score the ball.
Now, here's Strus. He's covered by Shamet. Now, here's Strus. And so it's Phoenix holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. To have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, the Suns pretty much in control here.
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
Just playing some real gritty defense right now, just getting up in bodies and forcing a lot of turnovers.
And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for the Heat. They trail by 11. When this game is done, they'll be off to take on the Raptors. Sets in motion a 4-game road trip for him. So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Adebayo is out there with Martin. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Oladipo in the shooting guard position.
And hey, how about the career for a guy like Jay Crowder?
This guy has played some bully ball, and he doesn't mind playing inside. And I think guys love to have a guy who takes on that physical responsibility to be the tough guy on the team, something Jay Crowder enjoys doing himself.
First free throw is good. Brent, do you think shooting has improved over the years, or are there just more good shooters on the floor?
Well, Kevin, if you had a bubble, I'd be bursting it right now, because if you look back over the last 10 years, maybe go 20 years, shooting has not changed. Percentages have not changed, both from two-point land, three-point land, free throw line. It's not that there are more good shooters in the league. There's just more surprises as to who it is you see taking the shots.
Well, we know how Tyler Hero's a bucket, but still lots of room for growth. Last season, the Sixth Man of the Year winner. He really did struggle, though, in the postseason.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. The first one falls. And Greg, you look at the playoff shooting percentages for Hero, tailing off from his regular season numbers.
And Kevin, that's not uncommon for a younger player, but the playoffs are what matters. And to be a star, that's when you've got to deliver.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Passes to Ayton. Fires from deep. No good that time. And the Heat going the other way now. And this is their first time matched up with the Suns this season.
It's not often we get to see this matchup, but it is a doozy when we do. Just two powerhouse teams facing off.
Well, if I had a calendar, I would have circled this one. But I love it when they get together. Last year, they split the two games between them, and I'll bet their battles are just as tightly contested this year.
And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Dedmon using his length that time on the offensive end.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And his average at the line stands at about 79% right now, so solid numbers in that department.
Paul's checked in for Cameron Johnson.
Foul on a made basket. As he goes to the free throw line, my call would sound like this. Now at the line, Jaylen Brown. 1.
A free throw drops for Dedmon. Something you noticed about these Suns last year was their offensive talents, Brent. It could be seen from top to bottom.
Man, they got plenty of great shooters on the floor. Obviously, one of the great distributors of all time, Chris Paul. These guys scoring in a variety of ways. Really tough to defend from inside, outside, and deadly mid-range of your leader.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. It is hard to forget the crazy draft night for Bridges in 2018. Drafted 10th by his hometown Sixers, his mom was an employee with the team. But he was traded an hour later to Phoenix. He says, it was tough, but once I came here, I loved it. The group of guys we had, I knew I wanted to be here. And they are sure glad they got him, Kevin.
They are indeed, no doubt. D.A., thank you. Clock at 4. Kicks it out to Paul. For the 3. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for the Heat.
Now in the game, Jimmy Butler.
The Heat trail by 7. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. And the pass to Hero. Knocks it loose. Crowder with the steal. Booker outside. Ayton a screen on Oladipo. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. They've only given up 1 point in the second quarter. That one coming at the line. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got 11 rebounds in the game. And here is Paul. He's got 7. Goes up to the stripe. Off the left rim and out. The Heat trail by 7. Now Hero. Adebayo with a screen on Paul. Hero. And he banks in the layup. Hero's got 7.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Paul passes to Crowder. Poke loose. All up top. Guarded by Oladipo. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Crowder. And Adebayo sends it back.
And pay him with the emphatic block.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Martin for 3. Cranes it from beyond the arc. And now just a 2-point Suns lead. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Heat?
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
Their activity on the defensive end has been fantastic here tonight. They've had deflections. They've ended up with steals, and that's just getting them out on the break. speeding them up.
Hero, no good.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Here's Paul. And he overshot that one, missing.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
And Adebayo throws it down.
That's everything you want there. Bam Adebayo up there, vertical, good hands, and a big throwdown.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
Let's hear it once again for your Heat dancers. Get loud!
Phoenix has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Paul kicks to Crowder. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Here's Ayton. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Ayton's got 11 points.
A lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Hero with the screen on Booker. Oladipo misses. The Suns leading. Paul looking over the floor. Here's Ayton. 11 points in the game. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Tough to guard Devin Booker on a quick pick and roll with his size and speed. He can be very dangerous in these sets.
As to Adebayo. Butler against Crowder. Outside, Hero. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Suns. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Ball against Hero. Ball passes to Ayton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Jimmy Butler. After being selected first overall in the 2018 draft, some teams question if DeAndre Ayton was worthy of that.
Well, it took time for Ayton to find his comfort zone and all of a sudden became a key piece that nobody's questioning much anymore as an inside rebounder, rim protector, and a guy who can score at a high level when asked to.
And the first one drops.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency, but you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Yurtseven comes in for Caleb Martin. And Strus is subbed in for Victor Oladipo. And the Suns here with a different look. Saric is checked in for Crowder. Torrey Craig comes in for Bridges. Landry Shamet's checked in for Devin Booker. And it's Payne in for Chris Paul.
Well, Ayton and efficiency go hand in hand. I mean, this guy's field goal percentage is on cloud 9.
Outside Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Shot clock at 5, and it's good for 2. 9 points for Bam Adebayo. And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools. Next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
Passes it to Hero. Kicks to Butler. Now Strus on deep. Here's Adebayo. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Adebayo at 6'9" definitely plays bigger than his size. He's got the potential to have some of those nights where he hauls down 20 boards.
For Miami, they have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6. Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Hero. And Phoenix also making a switch. Johnson's checked in.
And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year, and have steadily won games each season.
Sinks the triple. Johnson's got 5.
And Payne just playing eyes-up basketball, seeing that opportunity.
Outside Lowry. Butler with the ball. Back to Lowry. But Craig pulls it in. And with the Heat, GA, they've been a consistent force in the Eastern Conference.
Kevin, lots of talent up and down that roster, from stars like Butler and all the way down to the role players. This is just a solid team.
Now Payne, following the miss by Kyle Lowry from deep. Over Yurtseven. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Heat trail by 4. Adebayo kicks to Lowry. Yurtseven passes to Butler. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Now Payne, after Jimmy Butler missed from long range. Good on the three-point shot.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Lowry passes to Butler. Back to Lowry. Pulls it from 20. No good off the back of the rim.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Payne passes to Craig. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Suns have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. The Heat making a switch here. Dedmon's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. The Heat trail by 9. Lowry passes to Butler. They need this. Lowry drives in. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Lowry's got his first points of the game.
So good at knifing his way inside. Lowry only needs just a sliver of daylight, and he's on the attack.
Craig with a screen on Lowry. 9 feet out. Payne's shot is good. Payne's got 6.
Resourceful move there. That was not an easy one to convert.
Now, showing off a little bit on that one. That's a play when your coach goes, no. Okay, good play. Get back on defense.
Now, here's Butler. Rich Saban. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Yurtseven's got his second bucket of the game to go. Suns leading by 7. Payne up top. Now recovering. Craig with a screen on Lowry. Payne can't hit.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Now, here's Lowry. Looking in his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. And here is Butler. Back to Lowry. And the 3 ball is good. Now, just a 4-point Phoenix lead.
Lowry has the ball, and right now it has the feeling that he's automatic.
Shamet, the pass to Payne. Over Lowry. And it's Miami with the rebound. He kicks to Butler. Inside, Dedmon in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go with the 3. Lowry can't get it to go. Phoenix leading by 4. On the wing, Johnson. It's stolen by Lowry. There's 48 seconds left in the first half. Butler passes to Lowry. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 5 assists in the game.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Charge a screen on Lowry. The offensive rebound.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
The pass to Yurtseven. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Craig against Butler. It's stolen by Sharks. Now Shamet. Out to the right wing. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Suns lead by 2. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Jimmy Butler. Jimmy, you have come a long way in this league. When you look at your career now versus when you came in, how different is it?
Much different. I think on the floor, I'm supposed to do a lot more on both ends of the floor. And off the floor, I think it's still the same. People recognize my hair.
Well, it is a unique style. Jimmy, thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Welcome, folks. For the Phoenix Suns tonight, they're looking at what should be a good battle in a game that's still up for grabs.
You look at the play of their bench, this second unit is doing exactly what coach is looking for. It's a luxury to have this kind of support.
I mean, I know we talk about team depth all the time, but that's been the difference tonight. And now let's jump to the Rookie of the Year race and see how it's shaping up.
Well, I'm not surprised to see Paolo Banchero making this kind of impact. Young fella can do it all.
He fits the mold of the modern-day big. Lots of skill, but plenty of power to his game as well. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. DeAndre Ayton has been sensational.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Monty Williams. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the small forward.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And Ayton throws it down.
Think about the next few years. How much more complete will Ayton get? There's some indicators there.
Man, Devin Booker is a true shooter. A walking bucket, always ready to let it fly.
And the proof is right there in the numbers, Greg. I mean, 2 seasons in a row, he's been top 10 field goal attempts. So he knows how, when, and where to get that ball up.
Now here's Booker. After Tyler Hero's miss. Booker. Great D that time from Adebayo. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Heat. It's a 1-point game. Lowry kicks to Oladipo. Here's Butler. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. And it's 6 points for Butler.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Well, there's an ebb and a flow. They had a hard time earlier, but now, flow.
Now, here's Bridges. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. And the Heat, another 3.
Can't let Lowry get comfortable from beyond the arc because he's more than capable of hurting you from there.
Here's Paul. Phoenix, no good that time either.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
Lowry passes to Adebayo. To the paint. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And last season, Bam Adebayo said it was disrespectful that he wasn't named a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, no arguing here. He's definitely an elite defender. Second team all defense, 3 years running. Great toughness and versatility.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game.
And he's putting together a solid year at the free throw line. 79% overall.
Free throw good. Adebayo. You know, Brent, when we talk about destination franchises, Miami has got to be in the conversation for being number 1. Agree?
Well, Kevin, if it was December and I invited you to, let's say, South Beach for a dinner, would you come?
Are you kidding me? Of course.
Absolutely, you would. But beyond the weather, it's the culture there in Miami, and certainly it keeps attracting top-tier free agents. LeBron James, Jimmy Butler, Kyle Lowry. There's more to come.
Now here's Paul. He has 7. Shot by Crowder, no good.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Oladipo, good.
Yeah, 80%. Is that a good number from the field? I think so. 4 of 5 here shooting. Terrific start.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And trying to extend this lead, no better way than playing north and south, getting after it.
And the Suns call time here.
Here comes the new dancers, everybody. Let's get loud! And a quick look at some of the numbers for DeAndre Ayton. On defense, the Heat. Here's Booker. He's got 6. Over Adebayo. And the Suns miss again. Outside, Hero. Adebayo with a screen on Crowder. He gets it in there. And now it's a 10-point Heat lead.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Now here's Booker. He's a player that you can only hope to slow down. He averages nearly 28 points a game. Martin against Crowder. 6 to shoot. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Booker dishes to Bridges. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Here's Booker. The Heat getting the bucket. To the middle. Here's Crowder. And Crowder slams it in.
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon.
Lowry with the ball. He's got 10. And Adebayo throws it down.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
It's Crowder on the wing. Back to Ayton. Over Martin. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Miami leading by 12. Lowry finds 0. And there's the call on DeAndre. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Brett, we've seen star players continue to angle their way onto what some would call super teams. Is that good or bad for the league?
Well, I think at some point that's going to probably play itself out. I mean, every organization, Kevin, quite frankly, is looking for the best talent they can. So if you could pile up 3, 4, 5, you're going to do it. But at some point financially, it just doesn't make sense. So I think there's going to be a time when you're going to see that dissipate a little bit as teams put themselves together.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Elbow shot. Booker, no good.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
Now, Hero. Adebayo with this screen on Paul. Hero passes to Adebayo. Now, here's Bridges. Pass to Paul. Here's Ayton, covered by Martin. Feeds away. Phoenix, no good that time either.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Back to Adebayo. Pass to Oladipo. Down low. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist by Oladipo. Adebayo's got 22.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Booker. Phoenix, no good that time either. And it's Adebayo with the ball for the Heat. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Oladipo outside. Passes it to Strus. Martin kicks to Strus. They get it back. With the second effort, there's the three. Jay Crowder with the rebound. Crowder's got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the inside, Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
And Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
Miami leading by 14. Outside, Hero. It's Oladipo on the wing. Another shot. And Hero finishes inside. Hero's got 14 points. Timeout call, the Suns.
Phoenix, timeout. All right, crowd. It's time to get out of your seats. That's right. It's T-shirt time. You know what time it is, new fans. Make some noise for your Heat Breaker dance crew.
And the Heat with some changes. Yurtseven comes in for Oladipo. And Dwayne Dedmon subbed in for Hero. Suns trail by 16. And here's Payne. 6 points for him. Here's Craig. Off target from three-point range.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Loads it up for Adebayo. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
And the coaching staff continues to impress upon Bam to keep exploring all of his offensive talents. His confidence sky high.
Now here's Payne. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And the three off target.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Now, here's Adebayo. Guarded closely. And Adebayo throws it down.
Watch out when Adebayo gets vertical. That's a big Bam.
Suns trail by 20.
And with Bam Adebayo, I mean, we all know how skilled he is as a scorer and how athletic he is as well. But what about his passing?
Well, as much as I want to compliment Bam and his abilities to do that, I have to give some credence here to the coaching staff leaning into that ability that Bam has. They trust that he's going to make good decisions in the half court, and that has opened up a lot of things for them offensively.
Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Miami. And Payne, no good on that one.
Well, you like the role that Cam has accepted as a guy who comes in and gives immediate energy and impact to the offense. He does a little bit of everything, but he certainly is a spark plug.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. Now we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make six figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad, but that reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report. His versatility has made Payne a valuable second unit guy, don't you think, Brent?
Well, he's a pretty decent package out there. He can score. He likes to get up defensively and bother opposing point guards. So it's that momentum that Cam Payne can come into the game and begin to turn the tide for his team in their favor.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Miami.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
And I feel like there's been an old school aspect to what they've done tonight, and that is pounding the ball inside, getting it down low, getting those looks in close. That's been effective.
Now here's Payne. He's got 8. Saric outside. Bridges outside. Lock at 6. Payne in the post. Now recovering. Payne can't hit. The Heat leading by 23. Fires the 3. And there's Lowry. That's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 6 assists here tonight. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Fades back. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Saric has got his 3rd bucket of the night. Outside Lowry. 1:33 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Dedmon a screen. Puts it up from 12. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Dedmon's got 7 points in the game.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
Payne passes to Craig. Johnson kicks to Craig. Now Payne. He's got 8. Saric outside. Hits it from 3-point range. Saric has got 5 points now this quarter.
Saric playing confident now. There was no hesitation that time.
Butler with the ball. Now guarded by Saric. Can't connect from short range. And here's Saric. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. 36 seconds left in the 3rd. Now here's Payne. Now recovering. Payne's shot is good.
Payne likes to get in there and score the ball. He can do it in a number of ways.
We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter. The pass to Dedmon. Butler, a screen on Craig. Floats it up for Butler. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And here's Johnson outside. Guys, Bam Adebayo getting it done for the Miami Heat. He made his mark in a big way on the boards in that quarter. Right back after this break.
64.
Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. The forwards are Oladipo and Butler. Tyler Hero out there with Max Strus. And it's Yurtseven in at the 5 down low. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Well, Greg, we're seeing high schoolers now making 6 figures to play basketball. I bet you wouldn't have minded that in your time, would you?
I tell you what, it beats delivering the newspaper, right? It's still fresh and developing, but a lot of different opportunities are emerging.
For 3, Booker. That one, no good. Now the Heat take it the other way. Butler finds Yurtseven. Outside, Hero. Takes a 3. Oladipo misses.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
At the ball. It's Saric, top of the key. Dishes it to Booker. It's hauled in by the Heat. Butler's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Hero. Outside, Martin. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. Suns trail by 21. Pass to Paul. Saric with the screen for Paul. Goes up with the stripe. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Tyler Hero picks one up.
I like the effort there from Saric on the jumper. Sees the defender, but still sticks with it.
And in this era of player movement, Greg, we're seeing guys often pick teams on fit or style of play. When they look at that, what are they looking into?
You want to have fun coming to work every day, Kevin. I mean, the money they're making, most guys are going to be set for life. But I think they recognize it's about the journey and who you have the opportunity to take that journey with.
Bam Adebayo's checked in for Yurtseven. And the Suns also making a change. Ayton's checked in. Good on both.
And the toughness Saric provides is an important component. A physical, strong forward who does whatever is asked of him.
Now, Hero. And it's Oladipo that time on the assist from Hero. Hero's got 5 assists in the game. All against Hero. Goes up the baseline. And the shot no good, a bit short. The Heat leading by 21. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's Butler. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Looking to end his cold spell. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got 11 rebounds in the game. Inside, here's Butler. Rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Kind of rare to see any player have this much of a struggle from the field. To still have the lead shows how resilient they are as a complete team.
Outside, Hero. Beyond the arc. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Ayton in the high post. He dishes it to Booker. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game.
Well, overall, he has played basically flawless basketball, but that was a bad turnover.
Jay Crowder's checked in for the Suns.
Suns substitution, Jay Crowder.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. To the paint, here's Butler, and slam dunk by Butler.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
And the Suns call time.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Heat Youth Dance Team.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Bam Adebayo.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. Ayton finds Booker over Oladipo, and the Suns miss again.
It's just been a frustrating day for him all the way around, and it's rubbed off now, I think, on the rest of the team.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Hero, no good. And so it's Ball bringing it up for the Suns. Here in the 4th, they've allowed just 4 points. Butler against Booker. Crowder a screen on Butler. Shot clock at 6 to stop the drought. No good there. Well, he'd go the other way with it. Outside, Hero. Butler kicks to Hero. Adebayo the screen. Hero passes to Adebayo. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Ayton.
Adebayo on the inside knows he has to go up hard. He's going to get hit, and he forces the D to do it that time.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good. Adebayo.
we're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
And Adebayo drops them both. We're seeing a lot of pretty lively pregame dance routines from the players. You got any of that in your repertoire, say, before we begin a broadcast?
Oh, Kevin, I think pretty soon we should work out a few sequences. Get ourselves fired up. You game?
No. Come on, Greg. I'm not sure about that. But you go ahead and do it. Phoenix has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Johnson kicks to Ayton. Booker against Oladipo. Booker dishes to Ayton. Passes it to Paul. To end the drought. And the wide open shot from Crowder. And it's off from three-point range. And Miami shooting straight 49% from the field. To the middle. Here's Hero. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Feels like Jimmy Butler is getting better on how he finds the open teammates, really elevating his playmaking skills.
Here's Paul. And that one hits back iron. Heat shooting just 30% from the field here in the fourth. Outside, Hero. Miami needs to get a shot off. And Adebayo throws it down.
Hero knowing about the whens and the wheres for an assist.
Now Phoenix. Shooting poorly, just 35% so far. Here's Paul. That one misses. Great D that time from Adebayo. Over in the corner, Hero. Sinks the three-pointer. Hero's got 19 points.
The D has done a very poor job at contesting him from outside, guys. He's tearing into them right now, and they cannot stop him.
Now here's Paul. Johnson outside. And there's the pass to Booker. Looking to end the run. They get the rebound. Ayton score the basket. His eighth. 8 for 13 from the floor.
Yeah, if Ayton can get in that kind of position, he can be a bully on the inside.
The Heat have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Outside, Hero. Brent, with the way shooting has evolved, do you think they might move the three-point line further out at some point?
I don't know if that's going to happen anytime soon, but I have heard some great ideas, and who knows?
And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Such a capable scorer from the mid-range. He just knows how to make that work for him.
Hero against Paul. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Down low. Rejected by Crowder.
That's just good defense as Crowder in the right spot.
Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Ayton against Adebayo. Ayton, the pass to Johnson. Inside, Paul. And he lays it straight in.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Outside, Hero. Adebayo with a screen for Hero. And good that time. Hero's got 21.
Maybe the halftime break was good for him. Allowed him to step back, calm himself down, get himself in the right frame of mind, and now shots are falling.
Johnson from outside. And Oladipo pulls it down. Oladipo's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. To the inside. Here's Hero. Here's Adebayo. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Adebayo's got 32 points.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Hero against Paul. Last season, of course, Marcus Smart won the Defensive Player of the Year. You know, Greg, it's rare to see a guard win it. Should perimeter players get more consideration from this point on?
It's tough, Kev. I do think they should. And I think the numbers, though, tend to favor the rim protectors. But it's only right to recognize great defense at every position, especially in an age of positionless basketball.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Here's Butler. Down low. Here's Adebayo. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. And so it's Crowder with it. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Here's Booker. And it's been a while, but he finally gets one to go. Booker's got 4 points this quarter.
The fluid shooting motion of Devin Booker. So effortless.
Adebayo with this screen on Paul. Hero passes to Adebayo.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them, thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Inside, and Ayton throws it down.
Just great hands for Ayton to time that one.
The Heat shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Hero on the wing. Adebayo with this screen on Paul. And he's fouled on the shot and misses, so a couple of free throws here, almost the chance for a three-point play. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. Imanu Ginobili, recently inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame, and you won a couple rings with that guy. Give us some memories you can share about the great Ginobili.
Take a break.
Oh, man. Manu is absolutely one of my favorite teammates of all time, Kevin, and one of the most delightful people that you ever could be around. I just think about the practices and the plane rides and him just joking around, and then something happens. He gets on the floor. It gets into the fourth quarter. It's time to win. And it's basically Manu Ginobili time. So I'm thrilled that he's in the Hall of Fame, and he deserves every bit of it.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Yurtseven's checked in for Adebayo. Dwayne Dedmon comes in for Caleb Martin. And Strus is subbed in for Victor Oladipo. And Hero drops them both.
And Hero, one of those guys you just rely on coming in and giving you that offensive pop. He does a lot of things for his team on that end of the floor.
Now, here's Bridges. And Saric kicks to Bridges. Saric passes to Payne. Shot from 12. Rebound by the Heat. Butler's got 7 rebounds in the game.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Miami.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Bam Adebayo.
I just loved his defense. He took pride in swatting away a bunch of shots tonight and made his impact felt.
And the first one at the line is good. And a couple years ago, the NBA played with a 72-game schedule. Think the NBA will ever shorten the number of games long-term and go back to that number?
I don't know, Kevin, but this idea of the mid-season tournament seems to be gaining more and more traction, and there's a lot more interest in what it would do to the competitiveness of the middle part of the season. And I think we're all for something like that, where something's on the line and we see guys elevated in that element.
Now, here's Shamet. Pass to Saric. Saric with the screen for Payne. Misses the three. Outside Butler. Pass to Strus. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal foul. Team foul number 4. Now at the line, Max Strus.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Strus. And so Strus nails both of them. It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Out to Saric. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by the Heat. Strus with it. Pass to Butler. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Jimmy. You guys fell behind early but came back roaring. What changed?
We started playing with a lot more energy. Started playing harder, doing what we were supposed to be doing. I think just starting 5, including myself, we can't start out games that way. We went into halftime and talked about correctly.
Well, whatever you talked about, it worked, man. Thanks very much. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.